don't play by those rules. All right, I don't even have rules to play. Anyway. Ow. Hello. Hello, one and only person. I find quarantine life to be just like regular life. Except there's less people around, which makes me happy. Because my life has not changed in the slightest, other than the fact that I no longer have to walk very long distances, as per usual. This episode was pretty nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I worked really hard on it. At least the parts that I was supposedly there for. I say supposedly because apparently I don't exist. My achievements are nothing more than fabrications of my own personal hubris. Nothing I do actually matters. And I have to just commend all the 3D animators and their ability to actually take my incoherent nonsense and make it into something pretty cool looking. God damn it. What? No. That wasn't me. But that wasn't me though, Pi. That was not me. Apparently, that was not me though. I did not do that. According to the Death Battle cast, that dab was attributed to our great and fine mistress Christina. Not me, because I don't exist. No, you can't put that dab on me. You can't do it. I'm sorry. Evidence to the I may be word of God, but clearly since my company that I work for has clearly stated of the contrary, that dab was not me. It was this other person. Nothing. It's just Death Battle Cast came out. I watched it. I enjoyed it. But then someone asked the question, who do I have to blame for that dab in the episode? And I was like, shit, here it comes. And then they say that it was Christina. And it's like, shit. Yeah, she is also a dabbing person, isn't she? Shit. And again, I'm not like, how can I put it? I'm not like well known. I'm kind of like the reclusive bunch. I only have like a set 5 people that I ever talk to in the office, so it makes sense that these particular people in the office don't know that I'm also a dabbing god, along with Christina. So it makes sense how they default to their more well-known person. So evidence to the contrary, I may have boarded that dab, but it was not me who implied it. No, I'm basically 18, so how'd it go? It went great. It's weird how it got age restricted. It's not even, there is dismemberment to a very high caliber, but, alright, yeah, I may have understand, but, yeah, it was fine. So, question, have you finished, yes, I finished Future. I think I've already mentioned it. So they just assumed she made yeah, because Christina is a dabbing goddess, like, she loves that thing, unironically, I believe, or so ironically that it become ironic, or so unironically, so ironically that it becomes ironic, unironic. So Yeah, it was basically her who implied it, even though she got through telling me that she only was in charge of one portion that wasn't even close to that particular segment. I just think it's funny. That no hate comes to me. No one other than the 10 people who are here, no one will know that John is the guy who implants these dabs. It will always go to her now, so that's good. That wasn't even that gory. No. Have you heard that My Little Pony, the second movie, is this year? Okay, that's neat. Hopefully, I get to watch it. Yes, I have finished I have finished Future, and then I'm pretty sure I mentioned that I finished Future a while ago. It was okay for an ending. And when I say okay, I mean highly flawed. But okay is the best I can just throw out there. But yeah, since apparently she was responsible for the dab, I'm gonna also attribute it to pretty much any other storyboarder in that office to storyboard that fight. My favorite bit was I get the things they say in the Death Battle cast are like the only things that only me as a personal person can actually say. That's technically a mention of me, but no one will know because it's not actually a mention of me. Like Ben complimented the fact that one person was talking about Pokemon moves, and it's like, oh, also there's a cross chop in the animation. And that cross chop wasn't in the script. I put that cross chop in there because I'm like, he knows cross chop. Let's put in a cross chop. I like cross chop. So Machamp is gonna fucking do cross chop. So that was my own personal choreography that I'm happy they were able to put in. And that's it. That's like a hey John, you did good by putting in a cross chop. But no one will know that I'm the one who did that, unless you're one of the 13 people here. Or what actually happened is that they were actually trying to save you from getting blamed, since the person who acts sound like they were angry. It's like, I don't care. It's like, I want people to know that I'm the douchebag plaguing Death Battle with this horrible, horrible notion that I promise that I'm stopping in the next 10 battles. It was just some random shit. All right. You know something? I want to grow an afro. Hello, Starlight. That's the whole thing. So basically, I could say I could do anything. I could basically say I could do anything I want. But do I have proof other than the boards? No. I'm doing fine. Chad is just a very alpha dude, I guess. I don't know. I never actually looked up or cared to know what a Chad is. I just like using it ironically. What am I doing? It's like, if there's one thing I want to be known as, I want to be the guy who who just can't seem to help but put a dab in every episode that he's in charge in. I noticed all Mice and Dragonzord's heads are in the background. Did you add that in? No. That's a running joke thing that's just been a company-wide thing regardless. Every 3D battle that has a winner and a loser, they're doing this thing where they get a cameo appearance in the next 3D fight. And so on and so forth. Since All Might was the last loser, they put his head in the background. So I guess they're doing losers this time. I don't know. It is a weird reference because it's like, what is the reference now? Because in the other one, it was like, hey, this is the winner, this is the winner, this is the winner. But now you have a winner and a loser in the background in their heads, and it's like, that's kind of weird. But no, that's just a personal reference thing. As much as I love to stay and watch, I have stuff to do. No problem. I'm happy you showed up to just say hi. That's good. The only things that I added in Goro vs. Machamp that wasn't in the script was was the cross chop with the 2 rock thing. When Goro punches him back and he slams his fists into the ground, grabs 2 rocks with his back hands and does the cross chop with his forward hands. That was all me. Because I needed that little extra bit of choreography to have a good back and forth. I'm pretty sure the back and forth with Machamp, the actual back and forth of Goro rushing in and Machamp hitting him in the back, doing some quick jabs and shit like that, camera spinning around. That was my own personal choreography bit. And I think that's pretty much it. Everything else was pretty much on script, and it was just me putting it together and making it coherent and good looking, basically. The back and forth. Things that David added. David, one of the animators. He's a badass. I think it was a collaborative effort because I need to ask David this. I need to remember. I forget if it was his idea or was it my idea to do the ending bit where Machamp is I think I put it in his head and he was the guy who made it happen because I'm almost 75% sure. And I'm the guy who's hey, Guts only activates when the burn is activated, right? So technically, as Machamp is fighting Goro, he is burned. And no matter what you do, no matter what you say to a wild Pokemon, that burn will eventually make them faint. So wouldn't it be funny that at the end of the fight, he's yeah, I won. Then he gets hurt by the burn and falls. I'm almost entirely certain it was a collaborative effort between me and David, who wanted to put that in, because that's funny. The door scene was strictly Dave and the other animators, because apparently they had a door. I had them bust through a wall. What else was there? The beginning bit was pretty much all there. It's okay, Goro's walking up, he's polishing his trophies. Machamp comes in. I don't remember if the script says he just falls from the sky. I think that was just a me thing, because I thought that would be funny. But I could be wrong about that. I haven't read the script in a long time. And you had the back and forth between the two. You got the running toward each other. No, the grapples was in the script. Grapples in the script. The going. I did do this thing where the claw things that Goro gets. The claw things Goros get. In the script, it just they just kind of appeared from nothing, and I'm that's stupid. So I made it very clear that they were hanging on the wall, and when Goro pushes Machamp off, he gets up and gets and reaches for them to really emphasize this is a place, and he just can't summon weapons from the ether. Thank you. So I'm happy I did that because it shows a little bit more coherence. Conspiracy. It would be weird if I suddenly have blades for some reason. So that's the one thing about storyboarding that I do about the script's no, it just appeared from nothing. Screw that. No, let's make this make sense. Thank you. After that, you had the thing, the knockoff, and slap 2. How the seismic toss was handled. How the seismic toss was handled. I love the fact that usually when I'm storyboarding, I don't emphasize slow motion bits and regular motion bits. Sometimes to emphasize slow motion bits, I just kind of add an extra few frames while slowly tweaking what they're doing slightly. But no, I really wanted the seismic toss where he's jumping up and he's about to go to be it's slow motion as he's coming down and then zip up. And I thought that was brilliantly made. That props to the animators. I love the squash and stretch that they're doing that they did in the fight. It's really good. Now then you get to the infamous dab scene that I was not a part of in any way, shape, or form. It was all Christina's doing. You have to throw it out on her. She just twisted my arm, man. I just had to put that dab in there, and I have 3 frames of trying to get that dab correctly. The dab happened. Then everything else pretty much is basically what I said. That's about all I can really say. All right, so what did I miss? Okay, after he's grown again, which gives me hope for himself. Okay, they got their heads. Okay, since it happened, I'm assuming you guys didn't use Machamp's no miss ability. No. No guard would make weird. It would be too weird to use no guard because remember, not only does the no miss thing happen with Machamp, it also happens to the Pokemon he's fighting. So basically, it would be a fight where both of them will not be able to not hit each other. So there's that. So that's too weird of an ability to really bring about. I mean, if you want to come up with a scenario about two forces going at each other and then none of them can miss their attacks, that's something. But yeah, Guts just made the most sense due to the fact, well, you know, Goro, Fire Breath, Burn, easy. So yeah. For the feats Goro's had, I thought he would win. I knew for a solitary fact that Machamp was gonna take this one, bar none. But I've seen his feats, and I'm like, yeah, those are pretty impressive, but not compared to half of what the Pokemon can do. Let me guess, Machamp dabbing was the thing you regretted doing. Nah, that was fun. Like, when I saw the animator over-animate that dab, I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever done in my entire career. No. Like, here's the thing, guys. Even though Christina clearly did that, Christina's gonna kick my ass if she actually ever sees this. But since it was all Christina's doing, all I have to say is, if I was in Christina's shoes and I was the one did it, not saying that I did, because clearly, evidence to the contrary, I didn't. I'd be very proud of every single time I managed to sneak in a dab to any single fight. Because while I am Cancer, and I am slowly murdering this series with my stupid shit, I'm stopping. I swear, I'm stopping right after episode 10. Like, right after episode 10, no more dabs. I swear. I promise you. No more dabs for any fight that I do. I promise. Alright? Unless the animators themselves put in a dab, and I will be sure to tell you whether or not I'm the one who is responsible for that. I own up to my bullshit, and that was all me. But it wasn't, though. It was Christina. Now, what I regret doing in the fight is not prolonging the fight more. That's my problem. Machamp. Machad. So the next death battle theme is time travel, basically. KO versus Booster Gold is two boys who knows how to time travel. Is pretty much all I got. And I may or may not have put in another dab in that fight. Can Goro beat Forearms? I need to... Give me a second. Would you... Oh, wait. Sure. Why not? All right. Let's see here. I'm doing research, and since it's pretty much been a slow stream, I know I'm not missing much. From the looks of things, no. Forearm stomps. Forearm shit stomps Goro, like 5 days to Tuesday. So yeah. Forearms just destroys Goro, apparently. Episode 10, no death. Episode 11. No, I mean, I'm stopping indefinitely. Like, the next 10 fights in the series will not feature any dabs on my own accord, okay? That's what I'm saying. I'm not, because I may or may not have snuck in one dab in episode 10. Because that's what I mean. Episode 10 is my breaking point. I do know I did one thing in episode 10 that I'm proud got in, but I gotta wait until that actually comes out. Why hasn't any horror movie character been included? Axe Death Battle. Don't ask me. I'm just a storyboarder. I just kind of take the fights they give me and then I make them a thing. I don't know. Very simple. It's because movie characters are lame. JK. Machamp versus Forearms. Forearm wins, apparently. Have you ever seen cartoon beatbox battles? I think maybe once or twice in my lifetime. Forearms race are nature fighters. It's Even how to get a soulmate. Another DC versus Marvel. Yep, because you know, why not? I'm happy you guys do Trunks versus Cable. That would be probably the dumbest fight we could ever do in our entire existence. Basically the level likely higher harm enemies that could store Gwen Tenson's shield. Beated Princess Loma, who created unharmed armadillo. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Are you serious? Kept up with Princess. Who the fuck are you? Let me remind myself who the fuck Princess Luma is, because I know you. I just need to see you to know you again. Oh, yes, you. Right. Like I said, I just need to see you again. And I see you, and yes, it makes sense. Yeah, Four Arms destroys Goro. Like, it's almost no contest. Basically, Four Arms would just be another Machamp. Ah, shit. I forgot the fucking... Ah, damn it. Hold on. I'm nervous. Why not Booster Gold? I'll do you one better. And I completely forgot. I missed the launch. Oh, man. I'm nervous. Hold on. Okay. Oh, no, it's still going. Holy shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I like it. That didn't even make any sense to me, but okay, I'll get it. I can hit it. Okay, I don't know. I'm nervous, like, because I'm looking at this. I love everything, and I know mine sucks. Look at this. Look at this. What the fuck did I just watch? Oh, wow, 3D. Hi, welcome to Reactions with Do You Want to Be a Universe? After so long, I am currently watching something that you guys don't know what I'm watching. Okay. Sorry. Back to what this is. I missed some people. Alright, so can you explain the dab? Did you guys just want to take an opportunity to double dab or something? Nope. My whole thing is that I do dabs ironically. I find dabs to be a cheesy pose other than this current day and age's memes or something like that. I just like the pose. It's stupid looking, but it's somewhat enjoyable to see. That's me. I put in dabs because I'm cancer, and I'm willing to admit that. It's not because DB is trying to pander to kids. It's not because of anything. It's literally because this fucking douchebag right here said, I'm going to put in a dab in this particular moment, and it's up to you guys to tell me to stop. And they don't, and that's the problem. Which is why the only way to stop it is to have me stop. And when I say me, I mean Christina. Because it's her fault, obviously. God damn it. I swear. No, she doesn't watch my shit. She's fine. But no, that's your explanation. I put in dabs, ironically. I just do it because it's fun. And I don't actually... Look, I go in with the full intention to actually believe in they're not going to do it. You don't know how many times I go into these battles doing my storyboards, and I just believe they're going to not pay attention to my shit. And yet, not only did they pay attention to my shit, they actually animated pretty goddamn well. And I don't know whether to be proud or upset. I remember one episode in Ben 10 where the female Four Arms woman was fighting with Ben in four-arm form. Well, Ben was literally a 10-year-old. I think should keep an eye on that lady. Well, considering that she did not know he was 10, I can't really blame her. Granted, that excuse never really holds up in court, but, you know, she is also an alien, so probably her legal systems and our legal systems are completely different. Cabal versus Kind Bradley also. No, Scorpion actually dabbed an MK11. I did not know that, and I'm proud of anyone. I'm proud of whoever actually did that in that game. Female forums is strong. And the males, yeah. King Bradley. The fight, did Machamp just on anyone else? Just anyone else? Oh, it's reactions like that keeps me up in the morning. What are you looking at exactly? Just enter chat. I am there is a thing called the Smash Wall collab by Zack Attack 27. I participated in that, and I'm afraid that what I did isn't good, so I'm nervous, and I'm just waiting for my part, and I think it's bad, and I would not blame him for not actually including it. That's how bad I think it is. So, yeah, that's just me. So, but I'm still keeping an eye on it. Zach is a really cool dude, one of the best animators with Lewis and Kid in Death Battle, and he's fucking awesome. But I just really wish I could put a better turn on, because I just now achieved the ability to be better at my art by the time I got done with that. And it's like, man, the more I think about it, the more I wish I could put more time into my part. Fuck. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at. Booster Gold isn't really a Deadpool character. He's more of a narcissistic celebrity character. Yes, he is. Honestly, I expected JoJo sounds during it. Oh, trust me. If I had the ability to allow them to do that, I definitely would have made them do that. Have you ever heard of? Nope. Pandering to kids. Kids don't dab anymore. You'd be surprised. You're wrong. That's it. That's all I gotta say. You're wrong. You're wrong, Kaboom. Because I went to my sushi restaurant, and my sushi restaurant has sometimes bring their kids, and they stay in the office that is the break room. And one of my managers brings in their kids, and their kids, dude, this kid dabbed so hard he almost fell from the chair he was dabbing on, and that's how dedicated he was. So considering that I saw a kid dab so hard on his mom that it almost gave him brain damage, you're wrong. So that's all I gotta say. So since I have evidence of the contrary, yeah, kids do dab still, very much so. Deadpool equals Pinkie Pie Discord, while Booster Go is great and powerful Trixie. How old are you? I am currently you're asking someone else. All right. Weird stuff these days. Really, kids around me only do Fortnite dances. Fortnite dances, dabs, it all depends on what the circumstances is. If they don't have something to dab on, of course you're not going to see them dab. But Fortnite dances are for any considerable point in time. Literally because the mom was saying that the kid needed to do something. The kid just really reeled into it. It's like, oh my god. Cause I'm sitting there eating my food, and I'm like, this is a thing, because I was under the impression no kids dabbed anymore. And then I saw that, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm wrong. Because that was an experience. I actually never saw a kid dab unironically. And that was the most unironic dab that I've ever seen. I think he was 10-year-old I've ever seen. No hasn't. Answer. Wait, how old am I? I'm 23. I'm 23, and I put dabs in Death Battle. Clearly, I have my priorities straight. Again, I promise that no more dabs will be seen in the rest of the series after episode 10. Because I was on the deep end, and I was on a warpath with my ambition to make this a thing. And I agree that maybe I would have some regrets in the future. Maybe in time, I'll come to a consensus with myself saying, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I should have just had Machamp land like a regular person. Maybe superhero land, like that, on his knees, nearly break his kneecaps, because that's really horrible on your knees, superhero landing. But no, a part of me said, this is the primest There is no other point in this fight that I'll get a chance to have Machamp do a double arm tap. And that's an opportunity that a meme lord like me can't pass up. It's like, what would you do in that scenario? Not do it? You crazy? Are you high? What's the win-lose record for MK characters? Pretty low now, thanks to Sindel's loss and Goro's losses. I'm pretty sure it's definitely more losses than wins. I don't know the actual thing, but yeah, their ratio is getting lower and lower on the scale. Is there going to be a floss stance in DB since they're dabs? Nope. Because if I'm in charge of most of the battles, flossing will never cross a single battle because I fucking hate the floss. It is the worst stance ever created by mankind, and I would rather dab forever than do the floss once. So yeah, there you go on that front. Because that's just it. The memes and the horribleness, that's all me. Except that one time Christina did it. That I will never let that go. I'll never let that go. But flossing and shit, nah, I fucking hate Fortnite. Fuck any memes from that fucking thing. I find dabs just funny. First half of the season. Promise? Fingers crossed. Yeah, no, I promise. Like, because most of the characters in the next season, I honestly have to say, it would be pretty hard for me to make them dab. That's just me. Even though I'm lying, because I surely as hell can make certain characters dab. It's just the fact that I think the hate from people seeing them dab would be way too much for a guy like me to handle if anyone ever finds out that it actually is me and not Christina. Yeah, well, see that again. You're too wow, come a long way. Yeah, we have. Maybe you can get Obsidian in a death battle, so you can get the legendary Octo. God, oh God. I can't floss. Fighting games characters have really reached feats. If Sonic returns, floss it. No, fuck no. I'm really happy that we're probably never going to use Sonic ever again. Just so I know I can never have to be obligated to even think about fucking doing that. Fuck no. Fuck that. For the most part, at least. Here's a really good question. Did the person who requested Goro vs. Machamp fight ever responded back after watching it? And I've lost contact with him, sadly. I think I know his YouTube channel. I could probably send a message to see how he thought about it, but as far as I know, right now, I wasn't able to talk to him. But I might reach out to him if I remember the thing. Because it's just a conversation away. I can get the necessary things I need to talk to him. As I remember, Shang Tsung, Raiden, Skeletor, Sindel, Sector. Why did I say Skeletor? Anyway, Sector, Sindel, Goro, Johnny Cage. They're pretty bad loose record. Yeah, tell me about it. Machamp versus Goro was so good, I wasn't expecting you to go in so hard and arguable C-listers. Arguable C-listers. Yeah, it's incredible. When this was the first 3D fight of the season, and I think it was the first 3D fight that I had to work on, period, for this season. Yes, it was, because this was my next 3D fight after doing All Might versus Might guy, and I want to one up that because I needed to learn how to utilize 3D space a lot more, especially with this new hardware that I was working with. And by the way, Machamp is kind of like a bird man creature. It's kind of weird. Since he has a beak, it's literally referred to as a beak, and the only animals I know with beaks are birds, so it's the best I can got. Basically, I wanted to make the fight good. I needed to make the fight with forearm characters good, and I needed to see if I can utilize their forearms appropriately. The moment you see, the part where Goro is punching Machamp, then picks him up with his underarms and start punching him in the face. I need to emphasize, wait, Machamp can block with his forward arms and then use his back arms to doing a good axe smash down on his head. and then into the axe smash, into a spin move, into the air. And like, that's good choreography. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Hopefully animators can work that in. And not only did they work it in, it looks fucking amazing. And I'm really happy. You don't know how happy I get to have the boards that I get done be so translated where it's like, I can't believe it looks so good that it was worthy to not be ignored. So it's like, cool. Crazy is. I like it. I think Machamp is a duck. I know, I don't get it either. Yeah, he's a bird or a duck. I'm pretty sure he's a duck. Out of all things, yeah, you're right, Pi. He's more than likely a duck. The idea I had for Austin Power versus Ace Ventura, I have yet... Actually, I'm unable to, mainly because... Wait, no, I can. No, I can't. Because the thing that I have in place, I need to go back to work to do that. Cable versus Terminator. That is a much better fight, but Cable destroys instantaneously without really trying. Good thing you didn't mention that the Pokédex that says Machamp sucks at precision. Did it say that? I don't remember it. I only remember... I'm not big on Machamp feats, alright? So, please, go ahead and... Machamp's motto is from... Nope. Someone... I actually had to correct someone who made a video on there's a guy who makes reviews of Death Battle, and no, the Machamp motto is not from Pokken. It's not from Pokken. I'm really happy you think it's really good, because that was built from scratch, from the ground up. So it's the same thing for Goro, because I'm on the system. I see the step-by-step process. I see the meshing and the modelings. So the meshing and the modelings. They made that, they built it from the ground up. In fact, I remember a comment saying that they wanted every 3D fight to be made in-house instead of being ripped from another thing. And with the exception of Source Filmmaker stuff, because Source Filmmaker stuff is like easier to get, especially if you have Source Filmmaker people that are in charge of that, obviously. But when it comes to in-house Rooster Teeth, we got 3D modelers. We're using those 3D modelers. We made our own Machamp. We made our own Goro. And I found that incredible. So the fact that you think it was the Pokken version makes me happy, because it shows that just how good it really does look. Machamp, thank God you're still here. I just had to cut my grass outside. Huh. Makes sense. Any motion caption? Yes. Motion capture was used. I forget how they did it. I wasn't unable to be a part of it, but I do remember us making jokes that one of us had to... one of us should, like, yeah, okay, this is the front arms, get behind me. Yeah, you're gonna be my bottom arms. No, I'm pretty sure they didn't do something like that, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the 3D team, guys, they are fan-fucking-tastic. Knowing that model was built from scratch, because, yes, I know for a fact they did it from scratch, because not only do I have the assets in the fucking thing that we work on, but I remember them having trouble because Machamp's beak is really fucking complicated. Apparently, they're like, that beak gave them more trouble than it was worth, and really happy it came out the way it did. So they wouldn't be complaining about a beak if they just ripped the model from Pokken. If they use Archie Sonic, he stomps, but if they use the game Sonic, the Flash stomps. Either way, it's not really fair, which is why the... here's Sonic the Hedgehog versus Flash. Think about it. Well, isn't that already... It's already... I forget if was that a DBX or a 1 minute melee? Either or. Yeah, I see how that could be a good fight, but we already kind of used Sonic and Flash. While I'm not going to call it impossible, it'd be really weird to bring them in. And plus, apparently, we have a kind of a vendetta against Archie Sonic, considering that, well... fucking the third strongest character in any verse. So I'm pretty sure the motion capture that was used was the back and forth between the two in multiple occasions. I wasn't there for any of it, so I can't really say for certain. But David pretty much did all of it, like, keyed. He keyed all of his shots. So, yeah. So question, will there be another live action one, or was it a one-time thing? I think I'm not at liberty to say, because if I say yes and we don't, then I'm an asshole. And if I say we do and we do, then I kind of sort of break contract because we haven't really established that. So to tell you the absolute truth, I don't fucking know because I just storyboard fights. I don't know the processes between the two. I'm not in the 3D animation process. I'm not in the 2D animation process unless it's Ma versus Tatsumaki where I was in the 2D animation process. But live action, that's a whole other beast. I'm nowhere near that. So far as I know, we could be having like 5 live action fights, and I don't know. But I'd like there to be another live action fight. I found the first one they did be really freaking good. Have you seen any walkthrough Doofus content? Any characters? There in any plans? First of all, I can't tell you even if we were, and let me just do this for you. No, we don't. However, I would love it for one day we have a Wakfu character in Death Battle. But here's the thing about Wakfu, it's very niche, so it would have to be like in one of those seasons where they're just doing oddball matchups for the sake of oddball matchups. Was a 1 minute melee, right? I get it confused because I remember Sonic like breaking the Flash's neck, which was surprisingly way more brutal than I've ever seen 1 minute melee actually do. Then again, if I remember correctly, when 1 minute melee was in Death Battle, they did make the actual end bits a lot more gruesome than normal, unlike Han's Dojos where they just keep it tame. So yeah, I just got a little confused. That's all. What's another ogre type character I make a matchup for Shrek? I don't know. Hey man, you still working at Rooster Teeth? Since I've been talking about how I've been doing nothing but put dabs in all the fucking Death Battle fights that I've ever worked on for the past 42 minutes, I'd say yes, I'm still working for Rooster Teeth until they kick me out because they realize how much of a cancer I am in the company. But considering that I continuously prove my worth by being the fastest storyboard artist in the entire industry, I think I'm good. If Deku gets into Death Battle, would you use 100%? One for all, full cowling 100%? I mean, I think it'd be obvious that we'd use it, but the thing is, since Deku hasn't been shown to master using full cowling 100%, it would just be a last-ditch effort on his part at the end of the fight. So we would use his best feat when using that to see if that last-ditch effort is good enough to beat whoever the fuck we're putting him up against. So yeah, we'll use it, but don't expect him to be like, yeah, I can use it 100% and not have to worry about the drawbacks thanks to Airy on my back. But we don't have Airy, so that doesn't count. Would you want to storyboard any giant guy monster fight? I love giant monsters, but all the inevitable environment damage sounds like dude, fucking Ma vs. Tatsumaki is basically it has the same level of destruction that a giant monster fight would have, and I loved drawing the environmental destruction. Actually, I think my favorite part of the fighting bits when I do storyboarding is the environmental destruction. That is my favorite bit. In fact, it just like putting dabs in, it has been my mission in whatever fight I do. The two fighters that I am working with will use the environment in some way to their advantage in the fight, some way, shape, or form. In Sasuke versus Hiei, it was Sasuke using his sword and using the trees into the environment. In Goro versus Machamp, let's just go with the most recent one. There was no use of like the environment whatsoever, so I made it so that Machamp slams his fist on the ground, gets 2 rocks, and then boom, boom, like that. That was one of my favorite bits because like, hey, there's rocks everywhere. Hit someone with it. Even though I'm almost positive that Machamp doesn't know Rock Smash, but it's not technically Rock Smash. It's just him taking rocks and smacking you with it, which is just an improvised move. Cross chop, he does know, however, which was okay for me to put in. But yeah, I would love to do a giant monster fight. I think that would be fun. This is a great death battle. Aqua versus Juvia. Yeah, it would. I think you're talking. Are you talking about Aqua from Kingdom Hearts or Aqua from Konosuba? Because there's a difference between the two. Huge difference between the two. Yeah, bro, good job. I kind of missed it there. Which Aqua? This is a pretty common anime name. Kingdom Hearts Aqua. Kingdom Hearts. If it's Kingdom Hearts Aqua destroys. Are there any fights I'm hoping to see? Princess Celestia versus Amaterasu, because I've been requesting that fight ever since, well, like years ago. I've been requesting that fight for years. So hopefully one of these days we'll do like a personal, hey, John wanted this fight. Let's do this fight, even though it probably would be very terrible. Oh, I think Super Aqua. Honestly, probably is, since it's Cable. I'm guessing it's the return of Deadpool. Boomstick, load, shotgun. Yeah, great. This again. So here's a thought. Would you ever do a new Kratos death battle? Fuck yeah. I want Kratos versus Spawn Part 2 because it's a more even fight now. Especially if you actually pay attention to the fucking background of Kratos' character and how he's really fucking strong. But yeah, and it'll be ambitious. It just know that if there is going to be a Kratos fight and it is going to be in 3D, it'll be very ambitious because I'm going to do my damnedest to make it a one-shot fight. And they're gonna tell me no, and they're gonna cut it. But I personally am going to storyboard another Kratos fight, all being with one camera angle. Animators hate that shit, but I'll do it. I really like how Machamp comboed the cross-chop in the rock smash. Thank you. That makes me really happy because that was all me. That was not in the script. In the script, it was just a back and forth between the two. He gets punched back and they go into the power struggle that leads into the arm ripoff. And I'm like, oh, this is my opportunity. I'm going to have him hit him back and this is my thing. Bah! Rock! Spoon! Cross-chop! Go! Yes! I'm like, because at first, in the beginning, that was supposed to be Goro. I was going to have Goro do that, like slam the ground, get some rocks, hit him with Machamp. I think it would make more sense for Machamp to do it. And it was like, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm creative. People are liking it. Yeah. Okay. Odd matchup. Mount Lady versus Diane from Seven Deadly Sins. I think Mount Lady is bigger? I could be wrong. I need to see how tall Mount Lady is because I remember Diane being about the size of... No. Wait. What's... No. Because Mount Lady is like the size of like half a skyscraper. No. Actually... I think they're just around the same size. I'm eyeballing it in my head, and I think that's the main problem. I think I should just look it up. But... I think they're around the same size, but Diane would win. Diane, either or, even if she is bigger, I don't even give a shit. Diane would stomp Mount Lady, like, no diff, destroy Mount Lady anyway, so I don't even know why I'm even, like, prefacing this. I like to see Kratos from Tales to B&DB. My favorite part of Goro vs. Machamp was Machamp, Goro, stop saying that. You're no champ. I am. My favorite bit in that thing is that he's like, you're no champ. My champ. Champ? You're no champ. And then it just says champ. It's just that inward champ that gets me. It's like, you can't stop me. I love it. The Beast versus Shrek. Okay. So do you only storyboard the fights, or do you also storyboard the two talking since it's animated now? The only bits that I have with them talking is that the script has them talk, and then I just need to I need to implement how exactly they're going to be talking to one another. I believe in the script, it says Goro leaps down and tries to crash down into Machamp. I liked how they animated it because it's like, it's one-to-one how my boards were, where... Hold on, let me see. I need to make absolutely sure because I remember seeing it and I thought it was fucking amazing. Versus Machamp. I need to re-see it because Because I do believe they pretty much followed my boards to the letter on that one. Here it is. Hit, spin, kick. Yep, yeah. Because my favorite bit was is that he slides, and then his forearms look like they form an X, and then it goes into the thing. I like that. I like the anticipation of all arms working in unison to the block, and I love that. And so I'm really happy they already put that in, because that's a good clash within the two. And the camera angles I used was there. It's like, face death like a warrior, and then it's just like close up, and all you see is his beak, and it's like Machamp. And it's like, stop saying that. And they added the bits where it just zooms in a bit on his face. But yeah, pretty much. I beat Kingdom Hearts 3 not too long ago, and I wonder if KH3 Sora are more powerful than KH2 Sora. KH3 Sora is leaps and bounds stronger than KH2 Sora. Like extraordinarily more powerful than Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. Like, to a T. Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora is basically, like, fucking a normal dude compared to Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora. Like, and I'm not exaggerating. And no Remind spoilers, but it's not even with Remind. Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, even in the natural game, the base game, is stronger than Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. Bar none. Yozora versus Noctis. I think Yozora actually claps Noctis, actually, to tell you the absolute truth. Yozora claps Noctis. Who would you put Galactus up with? Galactus? Unicron. Who else? That is a battle that needs to happen, and I'm upset still that it hasn't. I don't know if you read Manhwa, but the guy from Solo Leveling would great for Death Battle. Check if you have time someday. No, I'm serious. Who would win? The Beast versus Shrek. Like, which the Beast? Because there's like 3 in my head. Tell me where the Beast is from, because I have like 3 in my head right now. Oh, I meant our Boomstick and Wiz storyboarded now that you're now that they're animated. Sorry. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, sorry. I storyboarded one episode, and I think it was. Yeah, it was the Sasuke versus Hiei one that I storyboarded their movements and stuff like that, and the punch with turning into a ghost and stuff like that. I only did that. There are other storyboard artists that handle Wiz and Boomstick. I don't do that. I only did that for that one episode because they wanted to put me on more work, because during that time I was still an intern, and I kept getting the work done so fast they needed to continue to give me work. Man, I'm good. Wait, I thought you hadn't played Remind yet. Yeah, I have. I even went on a stink about it, saying that I played through all of it, and I'm sad that I wasn't able to show my playthrough, because I just played through all of it without recording anything. But I have played Remind, and Yozora was a bitch, a huge fucking dickbag. I had less of a problem with fucking Xehanort, old Xehanort, than I had with fucking goddamn piece of shit Yozora. Fucking Noctis ass wannabe, dickhead. Anyway, yeah, I finished Remind. I don't know what. Man, I don't know what I'm expecting, but not Kingdom Hearts. Oh, hey, goat. How are you? Disney's Beast. All right. There's Disney's Beast, X-Men Beast, and there is a Beast in one show. I'm pretty sure it's not Over the Garden Wall, but it is a show kind of like Over the Garden Wall, where they have a character known as the Beast, and the Beast will come and it will devour the wicked and shit like that. I don't think it was Over the Garden Wall. I think that was a different name to that thing, but it's basically the same concept. But that's what I'm thinking of. I just forget the name of the actual series. Because I I've seen a lot of people say that Kingdom Hearts 3 is... Fuck no, they're wrong. They're wrong. They're Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora, best feats are him taking on the organization members by themselves, 1v1ing them. While Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora can take on multiple of them at the same time with a Xehanort amp on their person. They got amped by Xehanort afterwards. So they're even stronger than they were in Kingdom Hearts 2, and Sora is able to fight multiple of them at the same time. Sometimes even by himself, fully by himself, because Mickey gets fucking trapped inside of a card when he's fighting Luxord, Marluxia, and fucking what's her bitch face, Luxine. Yeah, fuck those three. Do the Thing from Marvel and horror movie called The Thing. Oh, well. Damn it! I wasn't watching any spoilers until your playthrough, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Someone suggested that I just play it again, even though I know everything that's gonna happen, and they just see my struggle. But here's the thing: I'm not gonna do that because I refuse to put myself through actual literal torture that is the data fights. So, sorry. It was over the Garden Wall? It was over the Garden Wall. It was called The Beast? Then yes, that is the one I was thinking of. So there's Disney Beast, there's one in X-Men, and then there is The Beast in Over the Garden Wall. Those are the three that I was thinking of in my head. So you have to be very specific. Pie. In The Beast. The guy from the OG Disney love story versus the guy versus the parodies that Zack movies. Well, the thing is, I think Shrek has better strength feats than the Beast, and the Beast couldn't even beat Gaston by himself, which is basically pathetic. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Shrek stomps. I bet the horror movie thing would win. The horror movie thing would probably... The thing is, the Thing would have a hard time dying to the Thing, but I can see him not being able to beat it. So, Kingdom Hearts 3 data battles are fucking horse shit. Predator would probably make a good challenger for Death Battle. Yeah, I'm actually surprised we haven't gotten Predator in already. Sora versus Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon stomps Sora. Sailor Moon destroys Sora. Sailor Moon just kind of looks at Sora, blinks in his general direction, and dies. Is it really that? Well, you sure? Because you sure? You want me to explain my rage for Remind? Because the Remind content, story-wise itself, I found to be fine. I thought it was okay. While there are certain things I can nitpick about and probably see as glaring problems, I liked what they did with it, and you're coming from a guy who already liked the initial package that he got from Kingdom Hearts 3 already. It's the data fights that were just fucking horseshit. And I think if you need another person, watch Nico B's playthrough. Pretty much everything he went through during the data fights is exactly what I went through in the data fights. Nico B is a great Let's Player. Please watch his stuff, and he has a great Let's Play of the Remind DLC of Kingdom Hearts. So if you want someone to watch him. He's great. And every emotion is almost the exact same emotion I fucking had. Fuck certain members of the organization, and some are fucking pushovers. Hanzo versus Hawkeye. Hawkeye beats Hanzo. Hanzo got nothing on Hawkeye. Bro, Hawkeye is terrible at math, dude. Man, I mean, Hanzo makes geometry simple. Goat, no. Sorry, that he... context of the story, but he was a total monster against the wolves he fought. Yes, the wolves he fought. Wolves of which that Shrek has showcased to be able to basically mollywomp way worse things. Duck Dodgers versus Picard. Duck Dodgers would destroy Picard, like, easily. Sailor Moon versus Saint Seiya. That's a fight that I just can't say who would win because Saint Seiya fucking characters are goddamn broken as shit. And Sailor Moon is broken as shit as well. So it's like two broken characters fighting each other. So that's actually a real debate that I'm actually hoping we do one day. Sailor Moon, Barry Sora in a pretty dress. Basically, I'm hoping to see a Big Daddy one day. That will be an interesting one. It'll be very interesting to find. Well, actually, no. You know, yeah, the Big Daddy in 2. He has lots of feats that we can go off on, and I'm thinking of the one in a vacuum. I just noticed that the deal with that. What's the deal with that glove? Oh, it's a drawing glove. I was drawing my horrible new habit that I'm getting into while I was doing the stream, but then I realized, oh right, I talk to you guys too much to actually focus on this, so I'm just gonna. There we go. It's gone. Okay, I just noticed. I highly recommend Nico B2. God, I hate Sailor Moon. That bitch is too broken. Yeah. Sailor Moon versus Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye has a good chance of winning, but here's the thing. I work with things in a most realistic standpoint, and I believe Sailor Moon will fucking destroy Popeye before he even thinks about eating spinach, and that's it. And granted, there are moments where apparently Popeye can just kind of eat spinach in nothingness. So there's that, but fuck that. So, random question. What is the angriest you've ever gotten at a story? A story, B, a video game, and the last 10 Kingdom Hearts, Remind DLC, fucking data fights with, not just Yozora. Just Yozora. Fuck Yozora. Just, like, Yozora, it has been a long time since I have literally like when I play video games, I'm very fucking calm. I'm like really fucking calm, man. And especially when I'm by myself and not like playing things up for any camera or any shit like that. But when I fought Yozora, I legitimately, like audibly said, fuck this, and put the game down for a good day before getting back into it. So yes, no other game has gotten me that mad before, and that's it. As for story, nothing much has really had me say I got angry at a story, because any story can be pretty much interpreted in my own personal way to be good. So, good if you want something to pass the time. Yeah. Nico B has been my background noise whenever I draw for a long time now. Discord versus the Mask. The Mask has shown clear limits, while Discord can easily just say, "Oh, you lose." I thought the Beast to fight Shrek, cause I think fight Shrek. I feel Tetsuya Nomura is gonna put a bunch of in between games and switch for finally get Kingdom Hearts 4. Yeah, that's pretty much been his MO. Is Yozora really that broken? Here's the thing. He's not. See, the whole thing with Yozora, and you get this when you watch Nico B's playthrough, is that he isn't hard. He's Sans. Actually, that's a perfect analogy. He's Sans. Yozora is the Sans of the Kingdom Hearts universe. Why is that? He has very clear patterns. He has very clear openings, and he has very clear everything. He is a very well-balanced fight. It's the simple fact that you don't know shit about Yozora. You don't know anything. At least when you're fighting Hades or like some other like arbitrary character, you got some level of understanding of what this character can probably do because you probably have some memory of it. It's kind of like the Lingering Will fight. You know nothing of this character, so everything he does is so new and foreign that it's going to take you a bit to adapt to what the fuck they're doing. Yozora is this times 11. Not only does he have attacks that you can dodge, duck roll out of, it can't dodge, can't block, can't need to parry, need to do this, need to do that. He also has abilities that takes away your items, makes it so that you can't use your magic, it steals your Keyblade. He does so much random nonsense that it takes a bit to actually understand everything that he does. And once you reach like maybe Def 80, maybe Def 50, maybe Def 45, you finally understand that Yozora ain't shit. But it's the agonizing pain and torment to get to that point where you gotta say, wow, you're actually really simple. that I hate Yozora. I think you hated Fairy Tail though. I thought you hated Fairy Tail in the past 10 years, man. It hasn't been like I hated Fairy Tail way before the 10-year mark. And if my timeline is incorrect, I don't hate Fairy Tail's story. I am disappointed by it. Real quick, thoughts on Steven Universe ending? It's fine, and that's just it. That's what I will let you know. I liked Steven Universe ending at the end of the last season more than I like this ending, mainly because the series itself kind of dropped the ball on certain things for me personally. I think it could have done better, really, because here's the thing: there's a lot of shit they just kind of bring up and they don't do it. They don't do anything with, and then when they do something with it, they don't do anything with it. And plus, they did the greatest sin. They did the greatest sin that most people who know me as a storybook writer know me that I hate that you do, and they did it. And not only did they do it, they did it so nonchalantly, and I fucking hate it. So that pretty much put that in like a B tier, not B tier, C tier, get a good 6, maybe even a 5 out of 10 for me at the ending of Steven Universe. And only because of that. And it pissed me off so much that it kind of ruined the entire experience because I don't care anymore. You broke the one thing that I fucking really hated. Needs to just not. There is more from disappointment perspective than actually having a painful experience like Remind. Yeah, see, yeah, Pi knows what I'm talking about. It's like, because when it comes to stories, it's very hard for me to get angry at a story because as a story writer, I just feel disappointed because it feels as though if there is something there and if you just handled it more correctly, I feel as though it could just be so fucking great. So fucking great. That's why I get disappointed. I don't hate it. I just feel as though that you could have done better. And that's been my entire philosophy with storytelling. Yozora made Sora complete his focus. If you're a true fan of Final Fantasy, you'll see what I did there. Yeah, I saw, like, as soon as it happened, I'm like, whoa, he put LaCie in the fucking thing, and he's just all right, sure. He doesn't even have a tattoo. What the fuck did you just do to me, Yozora? That's exactly the first thing that came to my mind the first time he killed me. It's like, what the fuck? What is this? Why did you do that? What do you mean you don't lose? Fuck off. And they're like, okay. Because, contrary to popular belief, I played all 3 Final Fantasy 13 games. I get the Remind DLC pretty soon, so hopefully, sorry people say he is. I love me. Hard boss fight. Dude, if you beat him on your first try, I'll give you $10. How about that? That's how confident I am. You're gonna get your ass handed to you. Because even on beginner, this bitch is hard. Alright? If Machamp got one of his arms ripped off, would his 1,000 be down some numbers? We had a BS excuse for that. Since Guts is supposed to raise his abilities, we're saying that even though he lost an arm, he technically still made up that arm loss with the Guts ability activated, being faster and stronger than he usually is. So if anything, it actually should be more than 1,000 punches if we're going on 10. Unless you're doing like a 25% increase of his base stats, then yeah, it would basically still be 100 punches just with one less arm. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what did you hate about what they did to Steven Universe Future? I can't say it out loud. Because if I say it out loud, okay, before I say anything, who here has not watched Steven Universe Future? And if you have not, do you care about spoilers? Until I get like a decent amount of answers, I can't answer that question because it's too like too, oh shit. I want you to experience that first before, saying anything. No to not watching Steven Universe Future, or no to not minding spoilers. Specifics. So does Sora have to kill next? I don't know. I'm alright with it. I think that we need another 13 episodes, a year more development. Then I think Future could have been really good. I'm caught up. I haven't seen it, but I don't care. Oh, no spoilers. Infinite. It's like, hey, how about this? Infinite. Like, get out, and I'll tell you, and I'll message you on Discord to come back in. Because I need to explain this to this person. Is that okay? Yeah, and Goat would probably know. All right, just tell me. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to leave. Then I'm gonna say it. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My biggest sin in any story, I don't care how good you are, I don't care if you're the best story ever written, you do not, I repeat, you do not kill someone and then immediately bring them back. That pisses me off to no end, and it fucking really got to me. All throughout Steven Universe, they have overemphasized that once a shattered gem happens, if you shatter a gem, that shit is the penultimate horrible thing to happen to a gem. So Steven killing Jasper was supposed to be that moment that finally, after all these episodes, we finally have a legitimate on-screen, oh shit, someone we knew is now gone shattering. Oh shit, and it's on Steven's fucking hands, going too far. And it's like, oh my god, this is it. This makes so much sense. This is gonna make so much sense how it's gonna tie into Steven's emotional state. He's gonna realize, oh man, he did the one thing he never wanted to do. He took a life. He technically took a life. But no, what did he do? He goes to a bathtub. He goes to a bathtub, puts all the shit in, puts it together, throws it inside, and he's like, oh, I saved her. Nothing's wrong with her. Nothing is wrong with her. Not a bad eye, not a missing arm. No, she is fine. Why even have her die? Why even do that? It's like, that's so fucking stupid. And I fucking hate it. That's the only thing that disappointed me, to the point where I'm like, okay, I stopped caring. You pretty much wasted the biggest thing for me in this entire series just because you did that. And it's like, while I do like the ending, I found it to be heartfelt. The hug was great. It's great. I kind of wish the diamonds didn't kind of ruin the emotional impact of it, especially White with their stupid comments. But that shit got you. Goat knows me. And if any of you knows me as much as Goat does, I fucking hate it when you do that. Yes, and I hated that too. But here's the thing about Lars. When Lars got brought back, he is not Lars anymore. He is now Pink Lars. He is technically an immortal lion-like thing with a portal for a head. He has fundamentally changed. Jasper is literally the exact same thing, no caveat whatsoever. That's why I kind of forgave Lars. While I kind of hated what they did, kill a person, bring them back, at least they had a fundamental reason and difference to do it. And you could argue that, hey, it's because Jasper kneeled down and said, my diamond is the other reason why fucking Steven went off deep end. I'm like, wouldn't it have been better for him to have been taken a life than just, hey, I beat you to the point of shattering and now you think I'm a diamond. Oh no, now I'm really, really anxiety stricken. And it's like, no, have him take a life. That's a real tipping point. That's a literal tipping point, and you fucked it. Whatever. Yeah, and also gave us some backstory on Lion. So now we know Lion used to be a lion. That's this whole thing. So that's just that's the only thing that made it so that ruined the entirety of whatever that fuck was going on in the rest of the thing. I will admit that a lot of the other things with the choices they made, having Blue having the ability to make people feel like, basically high and happy with other emotions, having Yellow Diamond being able to fix people instead of, basically destroy them, and having White be so willing to allow people to now come inside her head. It's like, that's interesting, cool. All right, you're trying to put at least some development on the tyrannical dictators that murdered thousands of planets and shit. Okay, fine, I get that. But it's ruined because fuck that. All right. So, are we done? Can I bring Tay back in? I'm gonna bring Tay back in. I'm done. I'm not talking about this anymore. I'm good. All right. But basically, now you know my stance. I'm gonna quickly don't read chat. There you go. I'm pretty sure I made it. I'm pretty sure I made it in time. Good. I'm right. Problem solved. So anyway, yeah, that's my problem with Steven Universe Future. Be careful though, because due to a video I saw with Markiplier, apparently spamming something can really just get you instantly banned on YouTube. So watch yourselves. By the way, new topic. I was doing something a few days ago and wondering if you do it too. For you every old art and go through it sometimes just to reminisce. I'm technically I technically was kind of doing that with my Nobody Cries for Nothing videos, because those it was like 5 years ago since I started like the reboot of that series. As for other like art, I could do that maybe as like a personal video, because I do have some other things, but nothing will beat me talking about when I had stick figures back when I was 6, writing shit. Oh fuck, man, that'll be a true memory lane. But I think I threw those away because I was ashamed. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure maybe my parents have maybe saved them up in like some fucking storage box or some shit. But I do remember me going on this big like fucking like depression binge, saying I'm a failure, I'm never gonna be an artist, I might as well just get rid of all this shit. Threw all that shit in the trash. I know for all I can say is I know for a fact I got rid of old shit because I was depressed one day, but I don't know if all of it's gone. Is there a series that everyone thinks is amazing that you think sucks, like maybe from a writing perspective? A writing perspective. I don't know. I don't know. The closest thing to that would be, who here likes the last season of Star versus Forces of Evil? Because if someone likes that, I can say I don't like it. Kingdom Hearts probably. No. I like Kingdom Hearts on a writing perspective, because to tell you the truth, I actually understand what's going on. I will say, it's convoluted as shit, and you being able to access all the shit that you need to know is fucking retarded. But if you actually jump through those hoops, the story is very easy to follow. Weirdly enough. And I guess Fairy Tail fits that bill. However, I haven't really talked to many people who also like Fairy Tail, like unlike, you know, a set group of people. It's like a mass. So maybe Fairy Tail. But apparently a lot of people like it. Fairy Tail last season. Last season of Star versus, yeah, very hated. Yeah, because it's just like, if anyone liked the last season of Star, I can just say that, yeah, that's it. I don't like it. But considering that I think it's a widely consensus thing that, yeah, that last season sucked, I don't think that counts. So, how about a series that you like that everyone hates? I don't know, because I'm mostly with the crowd on certain things. So, because I like Gravity Falls, a lot of people like Gravity Falls. I like Gurren Lagann. People like Gurren Lagann. I like a lot of things that other people seem to like. There hasn't been any show that I know. Hey Goat, do you think people hate Keijo? Because if people hate Keijo, I guess we can say Keijo. Because I unironically like that show. Butt battle? Yeah, butt battle. I like Keijo. It's like, but I know some people who fight me. Butt battle is amazing. Fight me. So, okay, so not Keijo. Keijo's clearly like top tier. Keijo's really top tier, so that doesn't count. Fairy Tail doesn't count because most people hate Fairy Tail anyway. Okay, so that doesn't count either. See, that's very hard. I like series that other people like and hate series that other people hate. Keijo was the only one that I was like, do people not like Keijo? Because I'm pretty sure people like Keijo. Keijo's fucking awesome. Keijo is way too good that he has any right to be. That's my take on it. Yeah. Be Ed and Eddie, for example. I guess, but we've already talked about how you just don't like innovative, kind of weird-looking styles, and that's fine. You don't look at things at a story, character growth, actual, depth of whatever development. If it looks ugly, you're gonna hate it, and that's fine. You taste with your eyes before you taste with your mouth when it comes to food, so I don't see how the same can be applied except, without the eating part with anything else. If you see something in the distance and you don't like it, you have no reason. You have no obligation to pursue it any further than where you currently are. So if you're looking at a show, you don't like the art style, that's all on you. Because Ed and Eddie got me through childhood, along with some other shows, but fuck, Ed and Eddie helped me through a lot of shit back in the day. Pretty good story writing. Then Ed and Eddie is really fucking good when it comes to that. I'm not saying it has a coherent story, but when it comes to the characters and the character interactions and how they handle certain themes and shit like that, and how the character growth is actually ironically there, despite it being kind of in a vacuum most of the time. It's impeccable, especially when you get to the last episode where all the shit that you have ever seen them do culminates into this one final adventure, and it's like, oh fuck, I love this show. But yeah, no. I want to see death battle between Ed and Eddie and Dan versus. Ah, fuck. How about Dragon Ball? Like, as in the one that we like and everyone else hates, or the one that you hate that everyone else likes? I guess I could say Dragon Ball Super, because Dragon Ball Super has a weird, huge fan base that really likes it, and I fucking hate it. Yeah, and that's actually... Yeah, that's why, that's exactly what I meant, Pi. That's why I said my spiel, and you got all uppity about it. That's exactly what I said. Okay, maybe I overemphasized the fact that you did not see story. Okay, I will admit, maybe I overemphasized on that front. But the simple fact that no matter what happens, I watched something that was ugly as sin. But since I'm more of a story nut, I didn't really care. But the story was good. It wasn't great. It was good. I don't like Black Clover. I think Black Clover's fine. It's fine to exist. I don't hate it. Actually, I'm currently dying, so give me a second. I'm only going to be gone for maybe like half a minute. Alright. Okay, the only good thing in Super is the Broly movie. Everything has some good ideas, but falls flat. About sums up your feelings? Pretty much. Because the Broly movie, like, I don't even count that as like a Dragon Ball Super thing. Even I know it says Dragon Ball Super Broly, and of course that means it's part of Dragon Ball Super universe, and it picks up right after the Tournament of Power, so I can't deny the canonicity of it. But it's just like, if I watched Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, in the last 5 episodes of Super, and then watch Broly, I felt like I would feel like I missed nothing. So yeah, I gotcha on that. Name for your afro. All right. I was enduring Super, but the Trunks art finally broke it for me, as it probably would for most people. It broke me on fucking episode 2, so I was doing my best to endure. Dragon Ball Super is hated equally by the same amount of people who love it, and that's a very actually pretty true statement. Because you have like two sides and they're pretty vocal on the same amount of wavelength, and it's amazing. And then, yeah, no, basically, what this is entailing is I have nothing. I think Final Fantasy VII is overrated. I have to disagree entirely on that front because I got through playing Final Fantasy VII, the original, and it's just as good as people make it out to be. Now, before you say, oh, that's just nostalgia talking, I never actually played or beat Final Fantasy VII when it came out a long time ago. Me beating it the first time was a few months ago, and it was fantastic. So yeah, and I'm with you on the fact that Final Fantasy 13 is actually a really good game. It's fine. Because I played Final Fantasy 13, 13.2, and 13.3. I think 13.2 was actually weirdly my favorite. In a weird sense, because I remember that the most out of the three. I could not finish Final Fantasy 13 13.3 because my mom, okay, I remember this like it was like yesterday. I was on the final boss and my mom told me to go to sleep because I had school tomorrow, and I think she turned off my console and I lost all that progress. I haven't saved in like forever and shit like that, and I lost all that, and a part of me said I can't go through that again because I think I was scraping by the skin of my teeth because I was underleveled as fuck. And it's like, shit, I can't do that again. Fuck it. So, yeah. But no, Final Fantasy VII is not overrated at all. No, it deserves all the praise it gets. There's a reason why Final Fantasy VII Remake is so hyped up to begin with, and it's fucking fantastic now. If it was overrated, it would be bad, and it's not. That's my take on it. Now, the Trunks art had some really cool ideas, but the dumbest plot conveniences ever make it so dumb. Pretty much. Are 2 My Hero Academia movies any good? Fuck yeah. Well, it depends on what you mean by good. Because in a vacuum, sure, they're fine. If you're trying to make it like pseudo-canon, some of the decisions they make, particularly at the end of particular ones, are kind of stupid, but I think you would, if you like My Hero Academia and you like the characters, you'll like the movie. I think they're good movies. But if you try to look into it more and it's like an actual like canonical like connecting thing, you're gonna have a bad time. Because here's the thing, in the anime they reference a character in the movies, and it's like fuck. So I guess technically, at least in anime terms, it's canon. I've seen one of them. It was good. Also, Trunks and mine relationship is a big no-no. Yep, pretty much, but they don't care. I fucking hated the fact that they did it to begin with. It's stupid. Because in both situations, it's bad. Because you're either getting a 30-something to maybe 40-something-year-old woman in a child's body going out with a literal child. And it's like, that's not good. Just because she looks like a child does not make her a child, ladies and gentlemen. That's not how this works. What would my quirk be? I don't know. I think I made a fucking character that had, like, heightened perception. Where his perception can become so good. It's like the reality around him slows down because he's perceiving something at such high speeds. But that's about it. The last traveled from 13 to was favorite track from that game. Was Pilaf game turning into children a reference to GT Goku? I don't fucking know, man. I never really cared whatever the fuck brain cells that were in the people's head when they fucking thought of that idea. All I remember is They made a wish on Dragon Balls to get their youth back at some point, even though I don't believe it was ever on screen. And now they're kids. That's it. I don't think it's a reference. I think it's just them being stupid. But it is a reference. It's still them being stupid. Random question. Has a reboot of anything, movie, video game, etc. ever surpassed the original version for you? I think the Spyro Reignited trilogy definitely was a lot better for me when I played it, because I remember playing the old Spyro games, and it's the Reignited trilogy is basically better. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is a better reboot of the old Fullmetal Alchemist thing, because, you know, it's basically, you know, making it's just way better. As for, I gave a game example, I gave a show example, a movie example. A remaster of a movie that I think was better, it would probably be Shrek Retold. Shrek Retold. There you go. All right. All right. Yeah, that's the movie. That's the better reboot. Shrek Retold. All right. So I gave my example of a show, game, and a movie. So yeah. Any Pokemon you really want in a death battle? Nope. Excited for Retold 2? Wow. Very, if it exists, if it ever exists. Yeah. Yeah, you never heard of Shrek Retold? Please look it up. It's way better than the original. I think both versions are equal. I don't feel comfortable saying that one is better than the other. Shrek Retold, when was that? I think back last year? I think it was last year. I'm pretty sure it was last year. I remember watching that not too long ago. And like Sai from Naruto, or Goro from... He's drawing things to life, especially since apparently you can draw in inhuman speeds. Apparently, according to... I had a conversation with Torian not too long ago about how I'm doing storyboards for a particular project, and he's like, okay, where are you right now? Oh, I only have one page left. He's like, the fuck? What do you mean you have one page left? He's like, I have one page left. It's like, you serious? Yeah, it's only 14. I got like a week and 2 days to get it done. If anything, I'm actually upset I didn't already get it through. It's like, I'm apparently working at so optimal a capacity, even when I think I'm slow, I'm fast. So yeah, I don't know. Right. Is that kind of like the reanimated projects I've been seeing lately? Yeah, I think so. So long, like a statue. I was scared you struck or something. Nah, man, I've just mastered the art of standing so perfectly still that I have I nearly turn invisible. Granted, I haven't really mastered the invisible part, but the standing perfectly still thing, yeah, definitely up there. Like, I once remembered me having a staring contest with one of my sisters for a solid 35 minutes? Not 35 minutes, that's way too long. I know it was over 10. That's a fact, because we had a stopwatch. We had a stopwatch, and we did beat the 10-minute mark. The trick when in a staring contest is that you have to lightly jot your eyes, like, close into your eyelids, because that way the whatever it is that keeps your eyes moist kind of like drips down a little bit. It's weird. It's a weird process, but it works. It does. Me and my sister have mastered that to the point where we can just fucking stand there like fucking statues for hours. Is that where the Shrek's love came from? Nope. Nope, that is not where Shepard's love came from. That's a completely separate meme. Did anybody see Sonic X reanimated? It's great. I have not. But I see that we're now fully off the topic of Goro versus Machamp, and we have nothing else to talk about, which means that it's nearing the end of the stream. Now YouTube's telling me before the end of April, I won't be able to use the old classic Creator Studio, which is horseshit because it's way better to use than your other fucking bullshit. In the meantime, I gotta continue drawing art that's apparently so good that over 517 people have declared that it was good. That is a lot of people. So what are you looking forward to this year? I was looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII remake. Now that I got it, I think, is Cyberpunk coming out this year? If Cyberpunk's coming out this year, then that. Mention MLP Generation 4 as a great reboot. Nope, I don't count Pony Generations as reboots. I count it more as a remaster. Because it's taking the basic properties of something and just putting a spin on it. It's just a top portion. But sure, you can think about it like that. Since there is a bottom portion that I sooner or later have to get to. Yeah, I don't count Hasbro Gens as reboots. Reboots, to me, is something where you basically take something, break it down to the absolute atom, and then build it right back up. A remaster that's what Generations are, remasters. You have basically the same general gist of characters, just handled in a different way. So, that's it. Because it's not like we no longer got Twilight, we have a Twilight. It's not like we no longer have Rainbow Dash, she's just different. We have the same general concepts of everything. But I think we're done. Yeah, I think we're about done. I'm about to watch this Smash Wall collab. It's still going. Is it? Wait. It's still going. How? How long? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It's still going. I don't even know if I missed my part or not. Oh god, this is going to be a while. Hold up. I'm about to just skim through this right quick. You got Dio, you got this guy, you got that guy, you got that Sonic, got this Sonic, got that guy, you got that dude, you got this thing doing that flip, you got that thing, you got whatever the fuck that is, you got this, you got Naruto, you got Kurama, you got Rouge the Bat, you got, what the fuck? You got whoever that. Oh, you got a Toho character. You got Toho character. You got a Punchy Boy. You got a Fire Boy. You got a Jesus Christ. So many people. So many people. I'm legitimately shocked. I did not know it would be this long. I'm not bullshitting. I don't even know if my part came up yet. I don't Jesus Christ. Anyway, look up Smash Wall 2020 because shit is going down for over an hour so far. People are like going fucking hard, man. People are going fucking hard. Oh my god, even Steve's going at it. Steve is fucking wrecking shit. It's got Pilgrim, you got a Kicker, you got a Kicker Boy, you got another boy, you got another thing, you got Vegeta, you got Goku, Vegeta, you got Vegito, you got fucking Master Hand, you got Gogeta, you got Sonic, got Super Sonic, got Mega Sonic, got Sonic OC, please not steal, got other Sonic, got stick figures, got fucking awesome stick figures, got Rattata? That was a Rattata. That was straight up Rattata. Alright, you got Metal Sonic, you got other Super Metal Sonic, you got Master Hand, Metal Sonic, you got Kirby's, like multiple Kirby's. You get other things, got Metaverse, you got Kid Goku, GT Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you got I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at here, and I refuse to look at it any further. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but I find it interesting. Guy with a bat, got a guy with a mole, you got babies, you got babies, you got nothing. You got Dragon, you got Kicker, you got Sonic again. It's not actual Sonic, Master Hand Sonic. So Sonic beating Master Hand. Okay. Oh, got Dark Spine Sonic. All right, cool. More OCs that look pretty good, fucking cool. Got more people fucking shit up. You got, oh my god, so many fucking people. It's all so fucking cool. Man, it's gonna take me a while. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, you got a guy doing the fucking Vegito thing. Oh, it's fucking awesome. All right. Or is it Gogeta? No, it's Gogeta. I know this is riveting for you people who are still here. You can leave. I'm kind of just doing this myself. Feel free to go. Oh my god, he did the thing that I was trying to do. I'm really happy I didn't do it because I don't feel like I'm copying. This dude summoned a fucking meteor. What the fuck is going on in this one? oh my god. Oh, my brain is on fire right now. What the oh, this one. I remember this one. This one's been on our chat, and it looks fucking incredible. Like, this is like way too much work. No, just like, come on, man. Yo, dude. This is way too cool. You how dare you put that much effort into something awesome? Welcome to Speed Reacting with Joker. Joker, he has gun and Arsene. Oh my god, Jesus. Oh, this is amazing. This is, oh, whoa. And Silent, he did a fucking all-out attack on it. No, man, no. Stop being cool. Oh my god. Got more people fighting. You got a fucking army. You got fucking Goku again. Goku. Why the fuck is what the fuck is even going on? Why are so many people are just? They did it. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm good. Thank Christ. I can't believe this. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. Okay, there I am. Awesome. All right. Cool. Thank Christ. Okay. So, yeah, all right. Is anyone still here? Why is anyone still here? Oh, hey, Henry. Where'd you get here? Thanks. I was just, Henry, if you're still here, I don't know when you got here or what's going on, but I was just watching something and I liked it. I need to actually sit down and watch all of it one of these days. But holy crap, that was really good. So yeah, I'm about to go. You've actually reached the end of the stream because I was just doing something that I definitely couldn't. On your reactions and music. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, I'm good. I'm gonna go back to doing some more drawing and possibly playing more Final Fantasy VII Remake because that is now currently like a list on my things to do for a long time thing. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day. And my head hurts now. Oh God. Oh. Okay. Later. Shit. Wrong button.